Well, hey folks, hey dudes and dudettes, hey YouTube people, don't know why I'm in the world there. Anyway, sorry, it looks like I'm kind of like in heaven or something. Sorry, but like this light is quite ridiculous. Anyway, I'll try and make do of it and get a good angle here. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's probably about as good as I'll get. Um, but if I look at it back and it's not great, I'll give another go. Anyway, just gonna be a bit of a video on the Alexander Isak situation, just with the yeah Premier League, that sort of stuff, LFC, Newcastle United. I've sort of engaged a lot of podcasts and you know listened to, watched, etc. a lot on this sort of stuff to do with him there. Yes, could say, I think can say that he hasn't handled himself as maybe, don't know, smoothly or as well as he could have. But look, he's trying to get a move to Liverpool. Um, he's agitating quite a strong way, to be trying to be unbiased there, but less biased towards the LFC. But look, they've got to understand at the end of the day. Newcastle, sorry, the reflection of the glasses. Take them off. Newcastle have got to understand where they are, sort of in the Premier League. Yes, they're trying to get to a bit of a higher level, and they made some good progress. They won a trophy last season. He scored in the final. I feel well he scored after doing that, but they've got to understand where they are. Um, they are still trying to rise up and challenge those top, I suppose, 4 to 5 teams, those places in the table, Premier League positions, if you want to call it, on regular basis every season, which they have been. Like they've sort of been since the takeover, full seasons for Eddie Howe, a bit like sort of Emery. They both came in like to their clubs, not quite a full season. Anyway, separate thing, tangent. Aston Villa, but yeah, um, obviously 2022, 23, he gets into the Champions League and through 24th, 7th, they miss out in Europe for, free, well, not free result, but just big result from United in the FA Cup final. Chelsea obviously going to the Conference League, getting bumped down, and Newcastle knocked out. So yeah, and then obviously last season, so they've made some progress, but they just got to remember, at the end of the day, if trying to be balanced, there, remember where they're at. Isaac wants to move, wants to go to a better club at this point, and I think just is obvious. Sorry, but yeah, that's what's my take on it. Will he get that move in the next sort of 3 to 4 days? The transfer window left, hard to know. Obviously, the Newcastle versus Liverpool match is now been played. Good winner by Gamal. But anyway, back on that stuff. He's sat that out. He set out the first match against Aston Villa. So as far as coming to Liverpool, he has obviously done all these sort of PR stuff and images not looking great, Newcastle fans. But yeah, look, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think he can get that move. I think he would be as much as I wanted to come, and I don't have a massive issue with what he's done. I can see that it's a bit of a problem how he's gone about it, but I think he, with his quality as a player, definitely deserves to have a chance at playing at the highest level, and that would be at Liverpool. If that's where he wants to move, and we'll see if it happens. Anyway, that's the video. A lot of conjecture about that, so should I do a bit of a video on it, and leave a like and comment if you think that that move's going to happen, and subscribe. Good, thanks, and yeah, that's me done. Steven out.